Just a quick rundown if anybody's interested. This is a Matthews Riot. I do like the whisker biscuit, and reason being, in a hunting situation, when you put it in that whisker biscuit, first of all, there's no noise. Hear that? Okay. Second of all, arrows clipped in. Look at this. That arrow is not going anywhere. So when I'm up in a tree or when I'm walking around, no problem. When I want to take my shot, boom. Okay? Never touch that arrow. Once you put that arrow in place, and I do use a peep sight and a kisser button. The kisser button goes in the corner of my mouth, nose on the string, and then I have my 4 pins, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 yard. So, depending on where my game is, I'm looking right through that peep sight, nose on the string, kisser button in the corner of the mouth. At no time have I moved my finger in front of that trigger at all, ever. When I'm ready to take my shot, then when I'm all sighted in, then I move that finger, and boom, just like that. But that's it in a nutshell. But again, I've got the lighted sights, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they light up. They're fiber optic, so it enhances any light in the room. But this is one style of shooting. There's 150 different ways to look at it. I've always been of the opinion that if I'm shooting an animal, the onus is on me to make the most clean, efficient kill possible. Having said that, if I'm capable of killing a deer at 10 yards with that longbow, so be it. But if the situation doesn't, am I that good of a hunter? I don't know. I'm not going to say I am. I'm not going to say I'm not. Maybe I got to sit in a tree stand at 40 yards. If that's the case, I'll take my compound, okay? But if I'm busting brush, basically jump shooting whitetails, and I got a 10 or 15 or 20 yard shot, I'll take my longbow. If I'm sitting in a tree, I like the recurve because it's shorter and it's easier to, from a tree stand, it's a heck of a lot easier to shoot that little recurve than it is that 6-foot longbow, or 50, whatever it is, however big that thing is. It's a lot of bow. It's almost as tall as I am. But I love it. This is my all-time favorite weapon right there. It always will be. But again, if I'm looking to fill the freezer, and again, I'm not trying to play Rambo or anything. I want to take that animal as quick and efficient as possible, make a quick, clean kill, use the best broadheads, use the best equipment, and because it's my, ethically, that's what I need to do if I'm taking an animal's life to fill that freezer. And it's a life for a life, and it's been that way for a millennium, and I got no plans on being a vegetarian anytime soon. Anyway, in case you're interested. But get out there and shoot. It's a lot of fun, regardless of your style, or however you want to, if you want to make a bow. That's a lot of fun too, and actually we're in the process of doing that right now. So it's all about doing it. It's all about getting out there and walking the walk, as they say. And it's up to you. So anyway, have fun. You can see a significant difference. Compound. These are 40 Longbow recurve. The Longbow and the recurve are both 45-pound pull. Okay. So you use a stringer, and this is very important. The only way to string your bow, not the only way, but the right way, or unstring your bow, put your stringer on, nice and straight, pop the string off, and boom. Same with the recurve. This goes over the end like that. Leave yourself enough room to get the string off. Put it on both ends. One you can drive all the way on if you want. The other one actually holds tight for you. And you find the center, pull up, and boom. To string it, just same thing. Make sure both your sides are locked in and it's strung. I know you see people doing it all the time, but when you go like this, you know, and just boom like that, what happens is you can certainly end up warping your limbs. That's how that happens. Now people do it all the time, I understand, but the right way to do it is with that stringer, and they're about $10, so save on your equipment.